One of the first things I need to do, though, before we get started is I want to publicly thank Jen Mountain and for what she did in bringing our team home and giving our seniors that opportunity to go out with a win. And that was a fun time, and I wanted to thank her, and I really appreciate what she did to end that season and bring that team home. So I wanted to say that about Jen. And then next, I also wanted to thank our search committee for leading us through this process. There was a lot of interest in this position, and I think it was because people can see the transition of Portland State. They can see that we're transforming right now to be a leader in higher education on the West Coast. I think people can see that. People can also see that we're building a building. And they also know that that's going to transform basketball, it's going to transform volleyball, and absolutely it's going to transform every program we have. So it's really a highly sought after position. And so the search committee had a lot of work to do, and I really appreciate their work in this. And finally, I want to thank President Vivell. He was engaged the entire time in this process. We talked a lot about what we were looking for in a coach. He also was engaged he met with every single candidate. He was really a part of this process, and I wanted to thank him really for his engagement and absolutely for his counsel during this process, because it was important for me, my first search doing this, and he was right there with me every step of the way, so I need to thank him as well. When we started this, and the reason it was hard work, is we started putting together a list, right? When you're looking for to hire a new coach, you put together a list. And you start looking about what are you looking for to coach here at Portland State. And that list included talking to players. We got their input. They got to add what they wanted on the list. I put what I wanted on the list, President Vivo, our staff. So it got to be where the list was this long. We wanted somebody who was committed to higher education, somebody who's committed to academic success, somebody who was committed to developing holistically a student athlete, somebody who was a relentless recruiter, going to hit the road and go out and get people, a sense of urgency, somebody who could develop talent, not just bring in talent, but make sure it gets better along the way. Someone who's committed to all the traits at Portland State that are important to us: determination, diversity, inclusion, engagement. And oh yeah, we wanted somebody who could win. Somebody who could coach basketball in a style that's fun for players to play, and it's also fun for fans to watch. And then somebody who could also rehabilitate a program that's been struggling. And I'm proud to say that Lynn Kennedy checked every single box that we were looking for. And I thought, man, if I get lucky, I can get 18 out of 20 boxes checked. But it was fun to see going through this process that he checked every box. At Southern Oregon, led a program for 10 years as head coach. Vast amount of experience. In that 10-year period, he was 208 wins, 105 losses. And then at New Mexico Highlands, turned over a program that he, in his interview, said he was told never to go coach there. They don't go coach there. You shouldn't go because, you can't turn it around there. And within 3 seasons, he had turned it around from a 2 or 3 win program to 18 wins and won a West Division title there at New Mexico Highlands. So that was important. Somebody who's been there and who's done that, who knows what they're doing as far as leading our program. And then this past weekend, I actually got to meet Amy, his better half. So I know we hired the right person, because it was great getting to know her and welcome them to our family, along with their 2 boys, Grayson and Parker. And so for me, it's just been a great experience. And right now, I'd like to take the opportunity and introduce Lynn Kennedy.
Thank you. We're really excited to be here. It's a great opportunity. I'd rather have the team up here. I'm not used to getting up here in press conferences, but I'd rather just have the team out here. We have a game right now, but we're anxious to get going, and met with the team this morning, and just really excited to get underway. First off, I'd like to thank my wife, Amy, for allowing me to take this opportunity, get closer to family. My 2 sons, Grayson and Parker, they're back in school. They better be in school. So, but they're excited too as well. We're all excited to be coming to Portland and to have this opportunity. President Vivo and Mark and the search committee for taking the opportunity to reach out to candidates with an interest to stay in the Northwest and to take over this program and rebuild it. Also like to thank really the players, the campus community, for accepting us into their family. It's going to be an awesome adventure, so we just can't wait to get started. Thinking back to, past 20 years, this is what I do. I'm excited about the challenge and the opportunity. I've taken programs that are at the bottom of the conference, and in a few short years, we make them champions. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. From day one, we're going to be Big Sky Conference champions. That's the goal. From day one, that's what we said. That's what I said today in our meeting with the players. It's about taking every challenge and opportunity that's given to us, and everything that we're going to do, there's a purpose to it. We're going to go out and do it. There are going to be some bumps, big speed bumps probably along the way, but that's okay. We're going to take everything in stride, and each day we're going to go out and play the style that we have the program that we have, and just better ourselves each and every day. You know, it's more, the places that I've been, it's been more about the people we've met along the way. We never thought we'd be in Las Vegas, New Mexico, Pocatello, Idaho, Cheney, Washington, Seattle, and then in Ashland. And we've made a lot of lifetime friends, you know, whether it was the players, community members, staff, coaches. And I think that's the one thing that we've taken away every place we've been. Coaching's a big circle. A lot of times you'll go everywhere and anywhere to coach. And it's the people that we've met. And we saw that through this process when I accepted the position, just the, I don't have Facebook, but Amy has Facebook, and all the players acknowledging that we were coming here and how excited they were for us. And that's why we coach. I mean, I think everybody can agree that's in the coaching business, that's why we coach, is to have those friendships with the players, staff, coaches, community members, boosters. That's why we do it. So that's exciting to see as well. It was evident as soon as I sat on campus of the passion, the energy, the excitement of Viking athletics, the new direction that you can see with the pavilion coming in, the new administration, and I wanted to be a part of it. As soon as I stepped foot on campus, I was like, I want to be a part of this and everything that's happening. And it's a great opportunity to take the program where it's at right now and build it forward with that new energy. And you're going to have a team with that same passion. You're going to have a team that is going to be, they're going to excel in the classroom. They're going to play hard each and every game. And they're going to be dedicated to community service. So they're going to be your team, and it's going to be a team that you can be proud of. All right, thank you so much. Thanks.
How would you describe your style of play?
So our style, it's going to be a fast style. We talk a lot about on offense, fast execution, so it'll be more deliberate. We're going to, you know, as far as practices, everything is game-like as we can simulate it. So 7 to 8 seconds on the shot clock, that's where we're going to shoot the ball, but it's deliberate screens. We're going to sprint the floor, cuts, flares, curls, whatever it is, there's going to be a purpose to everything that we do. And in time, we want to develop a counter for everything the defense does. So if they show something to us, we'll be able to counter that and really going to make it hard to guard us. I know the Big Sky coaches, they're going to have a lot of time spending on us, and we're just going to go play. And so they're going to have to scout us and make sure they're ready for us, because everything that we do on the offensive side will be more aggressive. On defense, it's more pressure, more attacking, more presses, more traps. We want to play a full court style. It's entertainment. We want to be an opportunity to come and watch great women's basketball. We want people to come and say, hey, that's a great game to watch. You need to go see Portland State women's basketball and tell their friends. And when you come, you'll tell the other people, and they'll come too. So it's going to be a lot of fun to watch as well.
Have you got your staff established yet?
Yeah, we're in the process. I have a bunch of names, and I've probably gotten about 20 texts and 30 emails in the last couple of days. So I think it's going to be posted here in the next couple of days, and then we'll start the HR process and see the candidates that kind of come in, and we'll evaluate them. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your player recruiting. My conversation with you is that you're working on it already.
Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, as of 6 a.m. this morning. So, you know, I think we've got to build it really from inside. We've got to make sure we have player development going on with our players here. But then outside, we've got to really recruit the Northwest, Portland area. There's a lot of good players in Oregon. You know, my past team, we had 7 players within 70 miles of Portland. So this area, I love to recruit. There's a lot of good players. It's just going out and finding them and finding the right fit for Portland State. That's so important because we have the urban campus. We have a tight-knit community. We've got to have those players that want to come in and be part of what we have going here. So you find those players, and definitely they got to be skilled. We want high character, high-level talent to come into Portland State. And that's how you make that next step, developing talent here and then being able to do that on the recruiting trail as well. And I'll go wherever. I'm not afraid of getting in a car and driving. I've driven one trip, Plano, Texas, to Sterling, Colorado, up to Sheridan, Wyoming, and back in one weekend. Amy didn't really miss me. No. So I'll go wherever to get the players, yeah.